You're in.
All right.
That was so lame.
So lame.
Yeah, you're a punk.
You're gonna fucking.
Welcome, nerds. We are a bunch of jerks. This is output or input. Episode 19. This is a show where we talk about anything, everything, and
There's no
literally
proof
nothing.
that Air Bud wasn't an astronaut.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Anything's possible.
Fact. Speaking of, that was a comedic Canadian comet, Mr. Chris.
I am a
You've
comet.
said that before.
But that was space related.
Oh.
Because he was talking about
you said
space.
comet.
Yes, comet.
I heard comment.
Commenter, YouTube,
Comment on
commenter.
that situation, Chris.
I comment that in a world where Air Bud can be a member of a basketball team, you can do anything. Live your
Because
dreams.
there's no rule saying that you can't do anything.
That was El Presidente of the PC Master Race.
Hi.
We also have Little Miss Maddie.
And it's all about Air Buddies, guys. Come on.
Air buddies.
Are those the children?
Yes.
How many children did Air Bud have, and
Like
who did he
7.
impregnate?
The girl dog. I
It's
don't
like
know.
Andrew Carnori.
I just it got real weird.
At what
because
point
at some
did
point
Air Bud want the vasectomy?
after the pups started talking, because
Yeah, he was like, kill
where
me.
like
That
at
sounds like
the
a nightmare
movies, like
scenario.
all the dogs talk. I think after they made like Beverly Hills Chihuahua, they were like
Do you,
talking dogs. This is what kids
that's
want.
what kills.
Yeah.
So do you think that? Hopefully not. But do you think that Air Bud was the same situation as the most recent dog movie where they were mistreating the dogs, or do you think that Air Bud was just chill and everyone on like staff was like super?
You're
happy
talking
for
about
them to be there?
a dog's purpose.
Yeah.
How that poor dog was
Yeah.
very, very scared.
Yeah. Because I mean, I feel like back then there wasn't cameras on everyone's phone. You could tell. And who are they going to tell? I mean, they need.
Oh, no one gave a fuck about animals back then.
But if you look at like the scenes, part of the reason why that dog freaked out was because they were like, "Go in the fucking smoke," and he was like, "Fuck you!" And
Up that smoke.
smoke. I have a powerful
I gotta let
nose.
the window
Yeah.
down, Leonard.
But if you watch like their butt, it's like, all right, put on the jersey. I don't see a golden retriever, that's a dumb animal, by the way. I don't see him being
It's
like
dumb.
that's
show out the dumb.
golden retrievers are dumb as fuck.
They're cute.
They're
but I don't
God,
want
they're dumb.
I mean, I picked the dogs I picked because they're smart. That's a joke, guys.
Sure.
Dude, that pug.
That dog literally just goes and like sits in the corner and stares at the wall. It's like, you doing all right, Tom? He just goes, yeah.
Your pug has seen some
Doesn't even
shit.
register that like
She's lived her whole
spoke to
life.
her.
She traded drugs on the street.
You know she did.
You know
She had to
did.
live.
She
probably-
She had 2 or 3 traps running at the same time.
Oh, most deaf. Bando. Speaking of Homeward Bound, another movie with animals.
Now we're talking.
Still a great movie.
Homeward Bound.
Homeward Bound.
You don't know.
Oh, so
There's a big
Marty
dog?
McFly, he was the cute dog, and then
It was like a boxer, right?
yeah,
Or
it was cute,
something
yeah,
like that.
cute white black combo dog,
Yeah.
and then there was
You lost me at Marty McFly. The actor, obviously, right?
no, yes, yes.
I like Bark to the Future.
What a weird spin-off Homeward Bound was. Easy. And then there was an older dog who was like, it was like this, if I remember, I was like this legendary actor that they got. And
Yeah.
And he had a voice like
Yep,
this.
he really does very good.
Oh, Johnny, I'm so glad.
That is
to be
really
home."
creepily perfect, and you're usually terrible at voices. So
I watched that fucking
that
movie.
was on point.
I watched that movie a shit ton of
We could
times.
probably owe them money.
And then there was
I
a
gotta-
cat, and it was like,
There
She was
a cat.
sassy. Nah, I'm a sassy cat.
well, her name was Sassy. That was the name of the
sassy
cat.
She was the sassy cat. But the family was moving to like Cali from the middle of who cares where, and the dogs ended up going over the mountainous region and finding them.
Fuck yeah! I've seen this train.
But I was watching, and man, those dogs had to go through a lot more crap than I remembered. Like the scene with the waterfall specifically. That dog was
Yeah.
actually in the water, and I was like, wait, that's a dummy, right? And it was moving, and I was like, oh, they had robots back
That dog
then.
was scary.
They had robots back then, right?
It's the
Nope,
same
same with the
reason-
cat. I don't even like cats, but that cat was pitiful. And I was
and
like,
pissed.
oh, for sure.
Is that why you can't watch John
Sure.
Wick? Because they killed a pup.
Oh, man, you have no idea. I was so upset about that.
That's why there's a whole website.
Who cares about... I don't know why. It's like when the horse falls, whenever they stab the horse to make the human fall. It's like, I feel bad for the horse. I could care less about the human. I don't know why. That's
Because you
gotta be
have
something
no.
weird,
There's the
right?
thing is empathy is what.
Oh,
you-
I don't have
you
that.
don't
I
have.
get told that all the
You
time.
do
Just ask
for
anyone.
animals, and it's just
There's a whole website dedicated to Does the Dog Die? I think it's. I really think it's called like doesthedogdie.com. It's like all you have to do is put into the website a movie title, and they're like, "Does the dog die? Yes, no."
I also like the website where it tells you when to go to the bathroom.
I don't have that one.
What?
There's a website that lets you know what times are the slowest when you go to a theater to go to the restroom. So you can check on your phone. You're like, when do I need to?
But
Like,
it should
skip
buzz
this
you.
part?
That-
Why are you
'cause that
not going to
fucking-
the bathroom before the movie?
You never know.
Why are
See,
you getting the
You
big
never
soda?
know. You
I
never
wish
know, bro.
When I was watching Frozen, I wish I just had like food poisoning, and I just had to take
Wait.
like the world's
When,
most.
when should you go
shit.
to the bathroom the entire movie? Is that what it's saying?
Yeah,
That
like
movie was
I'm just on
hilarious.
my phone, you know, playing
Very
like
funny.
what was out back then? I don't
Frozen.
know, Candy Crush.
Ugh. Yes.
Not even Soda.
The
Saga.
VR experience.
Maybe we should. Maybe this is that.
Maddie was there.
You
When I
guys
saw
need to go
Frozen.
to a movie and go get that milkshake ASAP.
I know.
Which one?
Do it tomorrow.
Which one?
I gotta
Which
work.
milkshake? The AMC?
Yes.
Yeah, I had the Oreo
brownie
milkshake
one?
this weekend.
Oh man, that
The
brownie
Oreo
one.
is very good.
I haven't tried the.
You want to go to movies this tomorrow?
Go tomorrow.
Do it.
Sure.
What movie do you want
Go
to
watch the great movie Guardians of the Galaxy,
Oh, that's a good point. That makes sense. That'd be the most appropriate.
and then Brooks can
Figured out
What else is on?
just go see something else. I don't think there's much because I was trying to find a different movie this weekend to go watch, and I like looked through the roster. I was like, ugh. Like the Guy Ritchie movie, King Arthur. I heard that
That
was
movie looked doo-doo.
Yeah.
IG, well, of course IGN, but man, that looked like
It's the thing is Guy Ritchie is
Looks rough.
what I like about him is also the kind of bad thing about him. When his movies are good, they're great. When his movies are bad, they're
what was the people who tried to copy Van Helsing? That's what this King Arthur movie reminds me of.
I don't know.
It was a movie similar to Van Helsing, but was not good.
Okay.
I Frankenstein. That was so bad.
No,
Yeah, didn't that have like
Isn't
fuck,
it
who the
Harry
heck?
You want
Potter?
to go
in there?
watch Snatched?
My Snatched.
Yeah, that's got Amy Schumer.
You will never get this.
And then one day
Oh,
she
that
gets
was the
this.
movie with her and the other blonde chick.
Alien
What's the
Covenant is going to be out.
Oh, do you guys like the Alien movies? I never got into those.
All right.
The Parts of the Caribbean new one is.
Oh
coming
my
out.
gosh, that's real. I forgot. That movie looks gross.
Which one? Norman?
Pirates.
What? I like
Oh.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, you know.
The first two are cool.
It scratches an itch of just like
I like all of them.
I like all the I like wee
This
movies.
is weird,
You know
but
what I
I
mean?
really, really like every single Pirates of the Caribbean.
Wow, that is weird.
When they're
I know.
on, it's like, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
Check me
man.
in.
And then people are like
take a
shit
seat.
on it, and I'm like, Davy Jones is pretty cool. He can't die. It's
Yeah,
not
man.
his fault that he's stuck on his fucking boat.
The design is cool. Like
He
the
literally
overall.
blew off work, and now he's stuck on his boat.
Yeah, he had.
I
he
didn't
had
like Orlando
lots of
Bloom's
those.
dad. He bored me.
But he wasn't the main focus of the movie. He just
Yeah.
showed up.
He still bored me.
Playing
Water
Thursday.
blood.
All bored
Noise.
with you. It's like
Bored inside me.
a boarding party.
A board inside your
this
car.
man.
Anyways, what?
Movies.
I guess it's between Guardians.
Yeah.
So how is it between if you love the Pirates movies?
Well, it's not
Is it
coming out until
Yeah, it's
Thursday.
not out.
Ah, I thought you said it was.
I thought it was, but then I looked in and said not coming out until
Do
Thursday.
you want to watch Bahubali 2?
Oh, that
The
sounds
conclusion?
That probably would have been on our Amazon list.
Bahubali 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Come kombucha.
That's a definite yes. Is that a food?
Kombucha is.
Kombucha.
I thought so.
Kombucha.
What is it? What's
Kombucha is a
I took the-
species
Yeah, it's your
of
turn.
fungi that is grown
Hey,
in
Chris is
water.
a pretty fun guy.
I am.
And
heart.
it's people. It was the superfood before kale, and it literally has no health benefits. In fact, it could
How is it a
cause-
superfood if it has no health benefits?
Because people fucking
It helps you poop. That's it.
That's a health benefit.
like
That's a
acai
benefit.
berry. You know,
Yeah, I remember that was really big, especially for my mom.
acai. Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't take it's the one thing about like probiotic stuff like that because it's basically it's a good bacteria is inside the drink. If
You have to have the balance, man.
yeah, and it's like if you take antibiotics, it's important to then have probiotics in your system. But if you have a bunch of fucking probiotics, then you can make yourself sick.
Speaking of balance, I'm weird. when it comes to food.
I'm weird, full stop. And food and movies
Why?
and music. And
I really, really like it when people make food into another shape of another food. Like the mac and Cheetos, I was a big fan of. Chicken fries, I was a big fan of. There is something at the Taco Bell.
Taco Bell,
the
they started
naked
making
chicken-
they made
Nugget
tortilla
chips.
chips.
Nugget chips.
Out of chicken nuggets.
They're just chicken nuggets in a triangle.
I saw
but
that
of course,
yesterday.
for some
You
reason,
should have bought me some. I would have been so down for that.
I thought about it, but I was like,
and it comes with nacho cheese,
Yeah.
and it's like,
yeah, that's why I didn't get them.
disgusting.
Oh, that would have been great.
It for $6.
Remind
It's
me.
$2, and I was like, "How could I not
$2
try
for
this?"
$6?
Exactly,
Oh.
I was
exactly.
worried of the taste because
It tastes like chicken nuggets,
I don't know. Taco Bell chicken nuggets just sounds like.
of course. But all of a sudden now, Taco Bell is the healthiest out of all of the groups, which is crazy to think.
I think I think it's like Obama or Hillary. It's just a lesser of two evils, you know. Trump.
Obama.
Hillary Trump. Just a
Obama.
lesser of two evils.
Obama.
Which is stupid. They're both just terrible.
Yeah, that's not really.
Hillary-
But I
Hillary-
for some reason, when I
Hillary's
see
bad. Trump is-
the
Ted
ad
Cruz,
of
man.
something
it's all
that,
about Ted Cruz.
that dude is creepy. That dude's got a creepy face. That dude
That's the kind of-
definitely touches moms.
Yes. Yes.
Did you see him like
In-
force himself to like kiss that little girl on the cheek, and she
Yeah.
was like, really not into it?
No, but that sounds like any human.
I
he's been
worded it
interacting
terrible, but like, of course, it was like a kiss and like kiss the babies and
with.
wave
Kiss
to
the babies,
nurses.
touch the moms.
Yeah, and this child was just like,
It's not like I don't see him being able to make like a clearly sexually aggressive thing. It would just be like a weird linger. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
for sure.
like a hug and like a upper back caress, but too long of an upper back caress.
or
That's
he
what-
does
But he
this
like
number.
smells the
yeah,
hair when he
and
like
then just
pulls
like
back.
and he makes
Ugh.
like he makes a tiny noise like like
He seems like he goes in for a kiss with the tongue out. Like
Yes.
it just seems just
This is it, right?
He just
Goes
irks me
in
a
for
little
the
bit.
kiss with the tongue out.
Or anytime like he stages for a picture, he's got like finger gun behind something.
Oh,
That's why people look uncomfortable because
He's
they're
a-
just like, yeah.
He's
better
the kind of
find-
guy that you know during high school he spent significant time in a locker.
oh yeah.
You know it's
And he's
true.
just making up for all that right now.
It's like,
and-
I'll show,
And the reason
I'll
why,
show you
like,
fuckers.
yeah, it was the gays that put him there.
Yeah.
though. That's why. Yeah.
There was just like this weird clique of like overly masculine gay guys who were
Ah,
just like, you fucking
speaking
suck.
of,
It's the football
man,
team.
Hey,
Jump-
straighty.
21 Jump Street, just so good.
An hour?
And 22, yeah, that seems unlikely, but
I forgot to reset it. So.
Oh.
yeah.
I was like,
That's
no way. Okay, bye.
he's magic.
I got a little tired, but I don't know if it's right.
Shots are tired
It's only been like 10 minutes or something.
or something.
Or something. Um,
Or something. So take an or and you plug it into something.
Into someone
glass.
with a giant Gatorade-sized Chris member.
Like a
Right. What were you gonna bring up?
That
You're saying
particular
speaking of athletes
long, just
or something, or
No,
gays.
I was just saying 21 Jump Street to 22 Jump Street was just so funny.
Oh.
Just very well written. Just very funny.
yeah.
Very funny movie.
I'm
Those two are precious together.
I'm
I
waiting-
wish it did. The trailers didn't exist for that. That was my thing with that
Oops, I
movie.
meant to strike your chair, not.
Because like 22, like I really would have liked to see that movie and see I'm Jeff. Like
Yeah.
it's Hefe man. If that wasn't spoiled, that's one of
Yeah,
those.
I mean, I try to stay away from majority of trailers in the first place.
Yep, good call.
Which has only benefited me. So
Yep. Unless it's someone that you can trust, like the Star Wars people.
I didn't watch any of the Star Wars stuff.
They don't do they
Yeah, I
they
did
don't
not-
spoil.
I did not watch
And then,
any Star Wars.
as a matter of fact, Star Wars they're good too. Is they will film extra scenes that aren't in
Like the
movie.
first time that I saw the
Just in the
trailers, when
trailers.
Johnny and I were like, "Have you seen the trailer yet?" And we're like, "No, not yet." And so we looked.
Yeah,
it
we
up.
both.
But it wasn't. It wasn't on a day one decision. Like I was. Like I don't mind knowing.
We literally ran out of things to talk about,
Yeah.
and we were like, we got like an hour
Still
left
had
here
work.
together.
Yeah.
You want to like do something?
You want to do something, bro?
Let's dock.
Instead of me just watching you play alto. I
Or
beat
me
his high
watching you
score.
play
Yeah,
alto.
I beat his high score in points.
in
Not in
points.
distance.
Sounds like Book sucks dick at that game.
No, he's really good, actually.
Is he number 1 though?
He used to be.
No
in
way.
points.
The Celtics got the number 1 draft pick.
Oh,
Wow.
what?
Oh, that's so
shit.
disrespectful. Cannot wait.
Sorry,
They had traded from the Nets.
This is about to happen.
Sportscast,
Just
sorry.
for a brief reprieve.
John was excited
Again.
when we talked about sports last time. He
So-
said he was really mad at me for talking about the soccer, and he's really proud of you guys for supporting the soccer and communicating it. They said
Yes.
he said he did a pretty
So,
good job.
they have Isaiah Thomas, so they're good at the point. They
Yep.
have Al Horford. He's getting old, and he's their power forward, right?
I wouldn't consider him old yet.
He's up there, but like I wouldn't see them replacing him.
Nope.
Right? So who do they draft? They're obviously not getting fucking Lonzo Ball. Fuck that dude.
Yeah,
You're trying to
good
tell
call.
me $475 for your shoes, and you haven't played a single game in the NBA? Please get off your high horse. Anyways,
And in the most important game, you did not perform.
yeah,
You tried to
you
blame
shit
other
the bed,
teammates.
bro.
And it was your shots. It wasn't your passes. I'm blaming your shot.
It was your shots and shot selection.
Shot selection.
too.
That's better. That's kind of what I was leaning more
Like,
towards.
not only were you just kind of half-assing it, but also you were like, "Hey, let's do."
You
some
acted
weird-
like that game didn't mean anything.
Yep.
And it just bothers
Anyway,
me.
so who do they take?
I mean, Jason Tatum would be a good fit there. Personally, I think
Isn't he one of your guys? Your
he's
Dookies?
one of the Dookies. He's but the other option would be Fox from Kentucky, who can shoot like nobody's business.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he had a great
which-
outside shot, which would be a good compliment
That'd
to
be good.
Isaiah.
I don't think you can really swap out Avery Bradley. I think he's one of the better two-way players. But at the 3, I think Jay Crowder is trash. I cannot stand the kid. I think he's a
Didn't
bum.
he have like a weird, really good game this playoff, and
Yeah.
then like that was it?
I hate it.
Yeah,
I hate it when he's successful, but he has been a pretty. They are all role players on that team, which makes them a good basketball team, which makes the coach very good at using those individual players. Because like Kelly Olynyk, terrible, but he's playing very well because he's being put in positions to succeed. Good coach, Brad Stevens, wonderful fella. But
But you're
I
saying
think
you're saying
Jason
to go-
Tatum would be the perfect pick at the 3.
At the 3. Yeah.
I think he has a ton of potential, and you saw the growth at the beginning of the year, up through like the very end, where him and Harry Giles were just playing out of their minds. They were so like cautious at the beginning of the year,
And then they opened up the playbook
for sure. I just think that he has the ability to score 6 shots in a row, and you'll be like, "What am I supposed to do,
6
Coach? What am I going to do?"
shots.
And that's the thing too. Is like, when was the last time they had a good 3? Paul Pierce.
You want to take a shot?
Agreed. Yeah, I would say that since then it's been a while. I would, and then Al kind of still goes in between the 4 and the 5, so it's kind of hard to figure out what
Yeah.
they would do with him.
And there's no dominant set. There's no Jahlil Okafor in this draft. So
Yeah, big men's no, not really.
yeah, so go for the 3.
I would
Yeah,
say
I'm
I
with
would
you.
say that'd be a good pick. I think Fox would be like someone that they decide to choose because someone wants him, and then they can make a move to maybe pick up a couple bigs. It is off, and it's like 70-something degrees. I was burning and melting, but I didn't complain until just now.
Yeah, you did.
No, it's 77.
No, I said 70-something. I apologize
I
for
thought you said-
misspeaking.
Now let's see how hot it is.
It was.
73 is my minimum guess, but I'm going to assume it's 74.
But a quick one-sentence synopsis: a team that's in the playoffs for basketball right
All
now
this hot air.
now has the number 1 overall pick, which is usually
75! So
the
close to
worst
77.
team in the
Also
league.
close to
So
75.
cool.
Agreed.
Anyways, agreed. The Celtics should go for the 3.
In
They should
my
get
opinion.
get a new small forward.
And plus, that just gives Dookie another number 1 draft pick, which has worked out for people in the past.
True.
Shout out to Kyrie. Shout out to Jabari. I mean, Jabari got hurt again, which stinks. They were saying that Harry Giles might end up at the Bucks, which would just give them another big man on size. They've got Greg Monroe,
And
Antetokounmpo,
Giannis Subraka
Yeah.
working for
Antetokounmpo.
Why do you make an effort when they're basketball players?
What do you mean?
Yeah, you really don't give a shit about names in general until they're a basketball player and then you memorize it.
Example.
Aaliyah. I'm kidding.
Shakira.
She's still relevant?
Shakira.
She came out with a new song recently.
Wow, good for her.
Well, she
I
does.
like her.
She does well
I thought we
internationally
were doing
too.
shots. What
Oh,
happened?
she does very well internationally.
If
Not
you
right
drank
now
a
anymore.
shot right now, holy fuck,
I thought we were doing shots. What are we doing?
that would change my life. If you just
Crazy,
did
pal.
it.
Maddie said no.
Out
So
of nowhere.
I
Anyways,
just said yes.
I'm not allowed.
so it was,
Yes, and I said
I'm
no.
gonna. We're now marking this as the end of basketball cast. We're gonna go back to not talking about basketball.
to output cast.
Output cast.
So,
I'm sorry, you guys can't depend on me to
Sports.
drive this bus because I'm awfully tired. Awfully tired.
Maddie, what's your topic since you haven't been here for a hot minute?
I don't know. What do you want to know about?
That's actually up to you. What's your topic?
Tell me about dank memes. What's your favorite dank meme right now?
My favorite right now? Well, currently the one that's been going around is that SpongeBob chicken meme where it's like mocking everything.
That's
I like that one.
that's a pretty good one. Yeah. I like that. Good
Oh,
choice.
so my idea is to make a calendar of all the memes from this year that correlate to the month, and then sell it for next year, so that way people can look back and see
Isn't
what
that a good
memes
idea?
were popular.
That is a very good idea.
Who makes calendars?
we could do it.
Yeah, we could make a calendar. I'm sure we could like get the dimensions for it and then print it out ourselves.
Yeah,
You should
It
have
can't be that
Chick-fil-A.
hard.
They're very popular with their calendars.
Yeah.
Much like
Chick-fil-A
your mom.
makes calendars.
Much like your mom.
Oh, yeah, they're very popular. They've been popular
Much
for
like your
many
mom.
years. They put like different
like your
themes. What?
Keep going.
Your mom's popular.
I don't think Chick-fil-A
I
though
said
would be
3 or 4
okay
in a
with
row.
memes because they're very
They're very Christian.
Much like your mom.
Also, do they like leave Sundays off the calendar since they're closed? Or?
They just don't
These
exist.
don't exist.
I can't put it on paper. That's God's day. God didn't put it on
Jesus
paper.
didn't put it on paper, so I won't.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe it's the opposite and they only have Sundays on the calendar.
you guys
None of
think,
the other
uh,
days matter.
The only day you track. Another one taken care of.
You guys think movies are just MK Ultra, CIA psyop to
Movies?
emasculate males and leave us open to a government takeover?
Nope.
Yeah. For a bunch of people who talk about men's rights, they sure act like a bunch of freaking weak idiots who are not masculine in any way.
Beefers.
Yeah, man, women's rights, man, just fucking leave us alone. I'm like, if you weren't such a punk bitch, you wouldn't be complaining about this so much.
Maddie, how are your rights?
How are your rights?
They're
Can you give us a status update on your rights?
It makes me mad when, because all the women's marches and protests have been going on, and you hear a lot of women, complaining against it, thinking, I already have rights, why are you still marching? And it's just well, if we don't...
they're not marching because they got things to do, like the dishes and stuff.
Fuck.
You know that's why, though. I was making a joke, but it's the women that are my role is here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, man, I have friends that, their family, the girl, that was their, role. They not go to school, just get married. Soon.
Yep.
Get that sweet dowry. No,
You
that
know,
doesn't happen in Hispanic
Couple
culture.
goats, an acre of alfalfa.
Usually what happens is, the stealthing happens, and
Yeah.
then
Blue.
you're stuck in El Paso.
Blue.
What's it called?
Blue.
Blue meth?
Blue man.
There's a bluegrass.
Blue.
Bluegrass?
Kentucky
Kentucky
something.
bluegrass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kentucky bluegrass.
Why could you had it?
I didn't know if it was
Kentucky.
There's a bluegrass that's from Kentucky.
What other kind of grass is there? Grass
Fescue?
gas.
Green gas?
Fescue?
I mean grass.
green grass.
Grass! Man, spray all that green cast all there.
Probably ask Leonard about all the grass.
Skinner?
Oh, Leonard doesn't smoke grass.
Marcus does.
Marcus does.
Take it. Take it.
They're all the same.
No. They've made it very clear that they're not, so.
Which one's cuter out of the two?
Marcus.
Marcus.
I'm sorry.
Although Crystal and Dana say Leonard, so I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I know, they're dumb.
I don't know. Leonard made a stupid decision by getting his initials on his chest.
Well, it's because you can forget.
Bad play. Bad play.
Hashtag never forget. That's what he wrote under it.
Stay woke.
Is it is it backwards so you can see the mirror, or is it upside
Nice.
down so you can
Yeah. So when you're looking at him, you can see it. You can read it.
Yeah, because he already knows his own name. It's more like a hi.
Guys,
my name is.
hi. Anyways, Great to get the new job.
Chris,
Really excited. By the way, those are my initials.
Are you gonna get a tattoo?
Someday, probably.
I'll get it.
What's gonna be your new tattoo?
You know what I really want? Ideally, like if I could get whatever I wanted, I want to go
Greg
to.
Miller's.
No.
A small cartoon character pinching your nipple.
No. I actually want to go to American Samoa, and they do the traditional Samoan tattoos with fish bones, and they hammer that sucker in there.
Why do you need that?
I really like Polynesian culture because just like they're very
teriyaki. Yeah.
they're very similar to like the heritage of like where I come from, like Viking people and stuff like that. They have very similar.
Canada.
Well, that's
Canada invented the Hawaiian pizza.
yeah, that's some bullshit. That's not fucking pizza.
Yeah, do you guys like pineapple pizza?
That shit.
I mean, I don't eat it. I'm a boring thing with pepperoni on my pizza.
Fuck
fucking
pineapple.
extra
so
sauce.
fucking hard.
D'Angelo likes pineapple on pizza.
Well,
and I'm
Django's
"You're
Unchained,
fucking
so."
weirdo. And if it's not pineapple, it's jalapenos. And I'm like, you're overpowering the taste of the pizza.
Yeah, like half the fun of a pizza is just like you like
Enjoy the purity
just-
of the fucking ingredients.
Yes.
Like a good pizza is a pizza that I could eat, like plain cheese pizza, and it's good.
Yes,
Delicious.
it's like with ice cream. Like if they're vanilla, if you go somewhere and their vanilla is
No
like
pepperoni
awesome.
on your ice cream?
No.
Just cheese.
But
Italian
if you ask
surprising
to
is
sample the vanilla, I'm gonna judge you so hard because
What does this one taste like?
True, but like also I know what I'm
It's
getting from
vanilla.
What kind? How hard is it?
Can I try it, please?
I know what I'm getting out of
Yes.
Haagen-Dazs, but if it's like some like ooh we're a creamery, like some kind of bullshit like that. All right, let me try
Wait,
the
is
base.
Haagen-Dazs a creamery?
Haagen-Dazs is a shop with an E at the end.
Which one's
Aw,
the creamery?
cute.
Marble Slab?
Marble Slab Creamery.
They call it a creamery, but there's
Oh, I know the secret about why they're able to reform ice cream.
Tell me.
They put cornstarch in it, like a lot of cornstarch. Like a lot.
What
of
else is cornstarch popular in? So I can compare
You
it.
use it to thicken soups
and sauces. So
and
like
sauces, and you can put
well,
some
you don't
in
eat
your
Chinese
mouth.
food.
Yeah, no, Chinese
Well,
food.
you don't. He doesn't eat Chinese.
The way they get the
I think
chicken,
Jesus.
the way they get the chicken
Mongolian
Yeah, so
in
you-
your chicken fried rice to look the way it does is they
thought it was
marinate it
panko.
with cornstarch. No,
No, you
What is
take
panko?
panko was like
Breadcrumbs.
breadcrumbs.
Little tiny breadcrumbs, and you make a duck with your fingers.
Yeah.
Now we
then,
have ducks money. Jeez.
You can also put cornstarch in your mouth, light a match, and then blow, and the fire will.
and come back and light your face on fire, and then you
That's
can.
only if you breathe in super hard.
How hard?
so hard.
What if you're-
Hard.
But if you're like really excited about like the fireball you just made.
I've done it before. It's not worth the cornstarch in your mouth because it makes everything turn into Jello, basically.
Jello?
Not Jello. It's just like super.
Well, because the
Mushy
second
slime.
cornstarch mixes with water, it gets like this weird.
Give you some mushy slime in your mouth.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, no. Cornstarch and water make a non-Newtonian fluid like Jello, so it retains its shape. However, it has the
It's like a
properties of a
solid
liquid.
and a liquid. Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what this looks like. You've had Mongolian beef before.
I like Mongolian.
You know exactly what we're
Mongolian
talking
beef
about.
is good.
If I poke,
like
if I point at something in the sauce and be like,
You know what I can
this
never
is
decide
non-Newtonian.
is when they have buffalo shrimp. Can never decide whether or not to get it.
It's
It's always good, but it's never worth the price. It's so few shrimp, but it is yummy. It's
I-
never worth it
I
because I
was
could have gotten the
talking-
chicken
you're the
fingers.
fucker that goes to a Chinese restaurant and you order the wings, and it's like.
yeah, but they know
No,
they
I
know what they're
only
fucking.
order Mongolian beef or beef with broccoli.
Or,
They know what they're doing
house
then.
combination fried
What'd you
rice.
What?
That thing was good.
Pepper steak.
Oh yeah, pepper
Yeah, that was
steak.
good.
Orange chicken. That's my go-to.
I used to go orange chicken at the Chang's.
Sesame beef.
Sesame
guys.
chicken and sesame beef. I'm down for
It's the
both.
shit.
Who makes the sesame beef? I've never seen that on the chain lately.
I don't think it's on the
Most Chinese restaurants that aren't upscale
Yeah.
make sesame beef.
but a
I've
lot
learned
of them
how to
can't
make
pull it off.
chicken like wraps, like lettuce wraps. Those are
Chains
really good.
were one of the people that started the lettuce wrap,
Yeah.
and I didn't think it was going to be very good, and boy
I
was
think
I
I make it
surprised.
better than them. But
Did you
that's
try
just
it?
me.
Maddie makes really good lettuce wraps. We use butter lettuce.
Do you guys make poke? Have you ever done poke?
Maddie
Lettuce
would
or-
dig poke. I am not a fan of fish.
That's a shame.
Because Maddie
But
loves
fish
salmon.
is delish.
That's a joke that I work in with
I mostly
freaking
like sushi,
moved out
though.
west
I
to
don't like
Seattle
cooked
with
fish.
Nathan.
It's not cooked.
Millie?
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
Who?
Mary?
Would you call poke
Millie.
a
Millie.
Just Mary.
You know how you got like stupid like deconstructed sandwiches? Would you call it deconstructed sushi?
No.
What's
it's
a
a, it's a
deconstructed
salad.
sandwich?
Yeah.
It's just a fish salad.
What's a deconstructed sandwich?
It's like where they give it to you like open face.
They take a sandwich and make it more pretentious in snobbery.
Like a roll up.
Yeah. Like you can't
Like
just
a fruit roll up?
What's a roll
just
up?
give me
You take like the
Fucking
ham and the cheese and you just roll it all.
Oh yeah, and then
Well,
they
and
give
then
you
could
a
add, like,
side
lettuce,
of bread.
yeah.
And then-
I don't like when you order a salad and they give you a hunk of iceberg, just like an actual hunk, and then you're like, what am I going to do with this? And they're like,
It's like you know how to make a fucking salad. You chop off this part, throw it
Oh,
in the
Maddie
trash.
made some really good salad yesterday. She did Oriental chicken salad. She made the dressing out of like literally
So you've
all the
cooked
shit
like
I
7
hate.
times in the past 4 minutes.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot of work.
I did that last night and then the chili today. So.
Yeah, okay. She did
And
the
the cookies,
chili
and you did
and
the lettuce
cookies.
wraps, and you did the...
Well, I haven't made the lettuce wraps lately. That was
Oh.
like a week or
I mean,
two
she
ago.
did the salad, but she also made the avocado for the chili.
And the
she
chili was really
marinated the
good.
chicken.
Yeah.
Don't demean. You put a lot of work.
Don't
into
demean
it.
yourself.
Well, because I really wanted everybody to
Nice
like
one.
it. So.
It was excellent.
What's your favorite fish?
You got Brooks to like it, which
Tuna.
was
I had
Tuna?
I had ahi tuna
How do you
today.
prepare your tuna?
I like it like raw.
Do you pan sear it?
Yeah,
Super
I
hot on the
guess.
outside?
If I'm not having sushi, that's how I
she
like
likes.
Do you like it where it's cold?
it. Yes.
You want it to be like a chilled...
Like
raw.
I yank it out of the cold
Yes.
thing and I
Yes.
slice off a piece. And
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
there's
if
your
it's a
fucking-
good enough cut, like that's basically what I had for lunch today. If it's a good enough cut, man, that tastes real good.
What's your least favorite fish?
cuttlefish.
Catfish.
Yeah, it doesn't even want to cuddle with me. What's wrong with
Catfish
that?
is always...
Catfish is disgusting, and that's the only thing they have at
Just
fish
tastes
fries.
cheap.
Yeah,
You
it's
guys
like
are
bottom
fucking
feeder
crazy.
fish.
Tastes cheap.
Maybe it's the redneck half of my life.
Probably.
But
I'm gonna
a
assume.
catfish fry, cornmeal, the cornmeal seasoning that you put on it, and
Nah.
fucking catfish. And,
Well, that's because you're not like
Skip it.
raised around it. I think when you're raised around it, you hate it.
So Maddie's going to her brother's graduation. I unfortunately cannot go because I will be in
'Cause-
Florida with Brooks.
Because I don't care. is what
working.
you're saying.
We're
On the clock.
working on
somehow.
each other.
Docking.
On our relationship, actually, it's
With
deteriorated.
the corporate credit card.
Docking with the corporate
No,
card.
I'm kidding.
They
no.
put the credit card in between their two rigid penises.
They're gonna do. What are they gonna do? Boil.
Crawfish.
Low country boil.
Low
Low country
country boil. What's a high country boil? Do you throw like pot in
It
it?
doesn't exist.
Oh,
So
What is low boil implying?
So it's low temperature cook over a long time.
yeah,
I thought low country meant like because they're below sea level.
Like,
it's
no,
probably
low.
both.
Because they're always
Yeah.
flooding and
Well,
like,
maybe that
oh,
too.
Missy drowned.
Well,
she's
because
a
you
cow and she
because
weighs 6
basically
tons.
it's just a shrimp. It's shrimp, potatoes, corn, and then
Is that the thing they
Sometimes-
throw on the table?
sometimes
Sometimes
crawfish,
throw
Throw it
but
all
we
on
don't.
the table?
Yeah.
That
Sometimes
does look
crawfish.
good.
It is, and they do. The reason why they slow cook it too is it makes
We
all the.
like crab legs, but crab is expensive.
Crab is
I
yummy.
love crab.
Crab is way better than lobster.
I like crab cakes.
Don't
Yeah.
fight me,
No,
but
I'm with you. I'm totally
man,
with
oh
you.
man.
Dude, I got
Oh, all three.
lobster in my freezer.
I
Every
love
time
crab
we open it up, I get grossed out. Maddie gets scared.
Oh
There's
yeah, you
lobster
guys
in
want to
there?
look at the
Yeah, in the
lobster in the freezer?
Is it moving?
No, Ty just has a bunch of lobster tails.
Hi, lobs. Does she want them?
I'm assuming.
Don't bam my fucking freezer.
Hey, she took my ice cream. Fact.
Did she take your ice cream?
She ate some of it, but it's not that big a deal. I was just joking.
So-
No.
These have that kind of tiger, somewhat insectine.
They're also
color pattern?
super freezer burned.
Yeah, that's that
Another
kind of
weekly
color
part of the
pattern is
show. What can we find in Johnny's freezer?
Yeah, why not? Man, was
There's lobster and chicken in there.
Lobster chicken.
It all just needs to be thrown out.
Pincho.
Ah, that fucking stinks.
you fucking stink.
Oh fuck, dude. It
Hulk.
smells like
You shouldn't
have told me about
it.
fucking locker room. Like my
Lobster
a
room.
friend
Ew.
that like scratches his
Lobster
balls
room.
and he's like, smell this.
Yeah, that's me.
Lobster room.
No room for lobsters.
Smell anything?
I do. I
My
got a
nose is-
sensitive.
my nose is broken.
I'm like a fucking pregnant woman.
That's
How's
one
the
thing.
baby doing? How's that vasectomy treating you? Oh,
I haven't had one.
I was talking about the baby inside of Johnny.
Fair enough.
Fahrenheit.
That's the only thing I don't like, or I miss about Florida, by the way, is seafood that's like...
Legit. Yeah, we have a plan every time we go down to Destin. We hit up the Great... So it's a Greater Southern where they... Oh, man. Like, I feel bad.
He's not sexually excited.
I
You're
know
explaining
that I'm
this.
eating a dolphin, and boy, do I not care.
What?
The mahi-mahi is
That's
so
That's
good.
not dolphin.
Yeah, it is.
That's dolphin fish. It's a fish. It is not actual
I cannot eat
dolphin.
dolphin.
That's not
Oh.
legal.
Yeah, no.
Dolphin fish? That's so...
Yes.
You scared the fuck out of. I was like, this is why I don't eat seafood.
I know it's dolphin, but I don't give a
Dolphin
fuck.
fish. Interesting.
Yeah, it looks like this. I'll pull up a picture for you, but
It's just a dolphin.
No,
This is dolphin fish. It's different.
and you look at it and
Asterisk.
Yeah, look at the stupid smile. That's how you can tell.
it's literally a picture of Flipper. Yeah, here you go, mahi mahi. So yeah, it's the idea is that
Dolphin
there you go.
fish.
That's what they look like.
Oh shit,
What a
man.
dumb looking
That looks
animal. I can
nothing
eat that.
like
I'll be
That's
fine.
that's some of the best eating
Oh
in
my
terms
gosh,
of seafood.
pecan crusted, and it makes me just.
I'm actually not a big fan of pecan crusted.
I'm normally not either, but the way that they do this, and they have sweet potato fries with it and lima beans, oh, it good.
See, my
And then we
biggest,
get some amberjack, oh, it good.
my
get a crab leg.
fucking weakness
It's good.
in terms of seafood is scallops. Like
Ooh, Scott, bro, when you
Fresh
can,
fresh scallops.
I
oh,
can't begin to explain
Hit that
how
ooh-wee,
surprised I
bruh.
am.
Hit that ooh-wee.
Look at how excited he is. You know how many
Food
food
out.
items that you actually like? It's a list of 10 things. And then, but we talk about seafood.
He
and
loves it all.
There's no seafood that you
It's
don't
very
like.
weird. I was thinking the
It's
same
so
thing.
weird.
Because seafood is like the hardest thing for picky people to get into.
Yes.
Yeah.
well, I think it's because of the smell at the beginning.
Well,
That's
it's
probably what irks
well, you
me.
know what it is. Like you've had
And he
you
loves
did you
food.
grow up with like that kind of quality seafood, or did you like was that wasn't your first experience with seafood?
Mm-mm.
Okay, because that's the thing is what I find is
It
a
was
lot.
probably catfish.
A lot of people that like seafood tend to have had quality seafood early in their
Well,
life.
what I would do is I would go to Kroger and get the 3-pound bag of already peeled boiled shrimp, and I just eat that in a sitting.
I'm with you.
It's just
I'm so fucking
that
with
was
you.
one of my favorite things to do.
I'm so fucking
I
with
just
you with that.
love. It makes me feel like it's like a kid at the candy store but with shrimp. That
It's
feeling, though.
meat candy.
Yeah,
like,
it's
amazing.
so
It's
good.
like, ow,
And then I would make a
fuck
little bowl of butter and a little bowl of
fuck yeah.
lemon juice, and I'd be
this. Not Old Bay? You're not an Old Bay guy?
That's weird.
My mom loves oysters, so we usually eat oysters.
Oh,
see
Very
those make me feel like I don't know, but they look like snot.
They're not for
they're
me.
not that
Look,
great.
I tried them.
And I don't know
They
how to
got
prepare
sand
them.
in them.
Yeah, they're
That happens a lot.
super gritty.
Yeah.
I don't know
like-
why she loves them so
It's
much.
like you could tell a good sausage from a bad sausage by the amount of bites that you take and the amount of big.
That's good.
Yes.
That's a good bring up
Yes.
from the
Tendony.
sausage. Good comparison.
Yeah, because a good sausage, you will never have a hard bit. Like you will never feel a change in texture when you
Totally.
take
Did you
bites of
guys,
the
did you
sausage.
guys watch the show?
Not without my mother.
How I Met Your Mother sausage
No, the Hell's Kitchen. Not Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, Hell's
kitchen nightmares.
Kitchen. It's the one with Alton, and you
Good Eats.
remove stuff from them. You
Are
have to
you-
bid a certain amount of money, but the money you use. you
Cutthroat
can't-
Kitchen.
Cutthroat Kitchen. They were preparing the sausage with nothing. It was crazy impressive because somebody took the grinder, somebody took the little sleeves, somebody took the meat.
Oh, the
but
little
they-
meat combo.
Yeah, but they made a very good. And they were talking about the grindiness of the meat and how they were nervous, and the dude ate it, and he was super happy. Cutthroat Kitchen, good show. Alton Brown, handsome man.
That's how I
Lives
learned
here.
90% of the stuff that I've
I
cooked.
would watch his stand-up.
They all started as Good Eats recipes. Like
Nice.
most of my kind of homegrown recipes, the base is a Good Eats recipe, and then I start tweaking it.
I like it.
And do my own.
I copied Rachel Ray's Bless You.
Bless you.
Rachel Ray's
her
Bless You?
scallops.
Was that a book?
Bless you, Rachel
Scallops
Ray.
so good. I mean,
Used to love
it
Rachel
sucks
Ray.
that they're so
Like,
expensive.
literally.
Yeah, literally.
Man, you
She
know what we need to
fluctuates a
do?
little, but
We know, in all honesty, we just need to, like, when you guys have a good month, a year job or something like that, something that we have to celebrate that's not us, just something we go out and
Oh, I
do
got
for
something
fun.
to celebrate then.
You know what I mean?
I watch TV at my job.
pregnancy. Oh,
That's something to celebrate. But the next time we have just something where we want to go out and celebrate something or whatever, I think we should go find like a really good seafood restaurant in Atlanta because that's the thing is there isn't many.
You're
I
gonna
just
kill
went
me,
to
though.
one.
You're gonna
It was so
murder me.
good.
Which one? In Atlanta? Which
Yeah.
one?
Oh man.
Atlantic Seafood
Yeah.
Company.
The
Fish market.
fish market.
Fish
Fish
market.
market. It's so good.
Super expensive or not bad?
24 to 32.
Seafood. So yeah, that's good. I think we need to just go down there because I haven't
really
had
good.
good
They have
seafood.
a,
Because Katie's allergic to 90% of that
Fuckers
shit.
can go, so
Why not?
Oh,
Why
man,
not
you
you?
can go.
I don't like seafood.
You
Well,
guys
I don't eat
can
on
do.
principle.
They have steak
What
like
about-
surprisingly.
what about-
It's not sustainable.
What about
You don't eat pork?
Scallops.
No, I do eat pork.
Scallops are pretty. Those suckers feel
Some
like
of them aren't,
wildfire.
though. I don't know. It's
I
just,
go through scallops like they didn't exist.
the only shrimps that I ate once, I had to make sure they're like from this specific place in Oregon where it's sustainable and it doesn't pollute. I know it
Gotcha.
sounds lame and hippie,
No.
but like
That's why salmon, like
The
salmon
shrimps are
fisheries are.
polluted?
Well, so this
the shrimps, like shrimp farms in, I've talked about this. Shrimp farms like in California, Oregon, they just
Oregon.
breed them in these giant like 60-foot nets, and their shit, because they have to shit there,
Yeah, doo-doo. Right.
does like more damage than an oil spill.
yeah.
but they taste good.
There's a similar thing that happens with salmon farming. They put them in these big Atlantic, like in the ocean pens, and they
Do
get
you think
infested with
Pooh
sea
ever ate
lice.
salmon?
Hmm?
Do you think Pooh ever ate salmon?
Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
Probably.
The dude talks about honey all the time. I think he messed with some salmon in his days.
What does honey have to do with salmon?
That dude be eating honey all the time, but what I'm thinking is...
Don't use your fucking black voice.
Hear me though. I said he was too stuffed to eat salmon.
Sorry.
All the honey.
Yeah, sorry. We didn't get there because he was being mad at me.
I was at
is
his
he
black
mad?
voice.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's when he's like, "Don't you try to do it."
I know when he's gonna do it because he starts with bruh.
Exactly.
That
Because you land on the
voice.
H of bruh, and you sit there for a second because it's not like bruh.
Bruh.
It's like
And then you either start with he be or she be.
You be right.
Or
He be right, bro. He be right.
Anyways, I think that Brooks,
go to, like,
Brooks and
a
you and I should go sit.
Steakhouse or something. Like a Brazilian steak.
Ruth Chris, overrated
Well, no.
trash. Not
I'm
worth
telling you, we need to just go to the Brazilian steakhouse. It's right here. It's super cheap and it's
The one across the
perfect.
street?
Yes, Porto Brazil. Holy
Brazil.
fuck!
Oh, see, we were gonna go, but it was closed.
You gotta check it out. Yeah, you
By
gotta
the way, I
check it
tried
out.
Johnny's Pizza and subs and whatever. Very, very bad.
That place sucks. Their wings are trash too.
Yeah, they
The
gave
whole
me.
place sucks.
I got like a
Ben loves
calzone.
it though.
I got a
But
calzone.
well, he
apparently
likes
Ben
$3
doesn't like
wings
good
that give
things.
you
Yep.
cancer.
Yeah,
Whoa,
I
cancer?
got a calzone,
Whoa.
and it was so greasy, and there was no meat in it except for like
Fish.
Italian sausage.
Just put fish in it.
Ew, no.
Fish pizza.
The dough sucks.
Well,
the
that's
cheese
the
sucks.
anchovy, so I look stupid, don't I?
Anchovies, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, go to Porto Brazil when you guys have time because it's totally worth your time. And
Is
get,
it totally
and get
worth it?
the cashew juice. Holy fuck, is that
Cashew juice.
Can you milk a cashew?
good? No,
They're super oily. It's the one.
Cashews?
It's
The-
the,
the-
one nut that you can just blend up and it turns to peanut butter. That's how oily they are.
well, this is like a
Would it
sweet
be peanut
fruit-
butter
this is
or
like
would it be
cashew
cashew butter?
Nut meat.
Cashew.
Not me, Teresa.
Okay, Teresa.
Oh, that regional. Oddly enough.
Did we tell you that story?
Rip, rip.
We went to volunteer at Ronald McDonald House,
Okay,
and me and Brooks were like in the middle of like beating up some little kid that we found in the lobby,
sounds right.
and the regional manager there was like,
District
what
at
did
the
she
time.
say? District, yeah, district at the time.
Not that it matters.
Anyway, she
doesn't.
was there. We were like preparing food for the fucking people, and she goes like, "Oh, you know, that sounds good. Too bad I don't eat meat." And everybody's like, "Oh, you're vegetarian?" She's like, "Yeah, you know, I don't eat meat except for like nut meat." I was like, "What's fucking nut meat?"
So bull testicles, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Rocky Mountain oysters. I'm
That's all you
assuming.
eat?
Yeah.
Interesting. How expensive is that to have those imported from the Rockies?
Not much.
It's a domestic flight.
You ever had nut meat, Brooks?
No.
You ever chow down on a bull
I
testicle?
mean, 1 out of 6, maybe I'll do it.
$1 million.
I think
I'd take a bite, not finish, but I'd take a.
apparently they just taste like
Dick.
country fried steak.
Hey,
That's
I
what I'm
love me
saying.
some country fried steak.
I'd lower that price down to 500,000 if I
a
if
free
I had
meal at the
a,
steakhouse.
a bite of it, not finish a bite.
I
Eat
think
it, whatever. My favorite tacos are like tongue. Those are the
Yeah, but
tongue
beef,
tacos.
beef tongue is that's a delicacy.
Oh, what is
so
another
nice.
thing that was?
Head,
feet.
cabeza.
Pork feet.
I love eating head. Wait, what?
I do love getting head.
Pork foot. I
I've
think you're
said that 3 or 4
no, I'm saying
times.
I was agreeing. I think that is the thing that people said is actually
Yeah.
really yummy.
It's one of those things. Well,
They were chewing on a hoof.
Yep.
Who was it? It was really creepy because he was just chewing on an actual
That's
hoof.
gross.
that's what it looks like when people are eating it.
Disgusting, yeah.
But it's the kind of thing that like my dad introduced
It's a
it to
lot
me
of
when I
like
was a
the
kid.
flavors. What the people say that crap all the
Yeah.
time.
Fucking. My dad's the type of dude that would just eat whatever. Like, you just don't.
Not me.
Like, oh, great.
I'm telling you.
Small child.
Small child, yeah. Cat, what is this, cat? Because he's racist. He's racist without, like, knowing about it. He's just ignorant. Go to China.
Fucking
Fuck
cat.
is this, dog?
I would not eat a dog for any amount of money,
Nope.
which is a bad thing.
Oh, I would eat the fuck out of a dog for some money. I'd eat the fuck out of a person for money. I'd fucking eat them.
I'd
the fuck
I'd actually eat a person before I'd eat a dog.
I feel like
Isn't that
I'd
That's
be
weird.
I don't know. I feel
That's
like I'd be
fucking weird.
eating a person because of a circumstance.
You eat
Yeah.
deer.
Oh yeah, I eat
I
that venison.
I still need to figure out how to cook some elk burgers this summer. That shit's going down.
Weird.
Poppy, no.
I don't know. I'd eat the fuck.
Have
out of
you
a person.
had my meat?
We got
Sweet
some
meat?
here actually left over.
I'm not having.
You brought the meat home?
Yeah.
You should try the sweet meat if you haven't tried.
What kind of sweet meat is it?
Venison,
It's
teriyaki.
teriyaki
Oh,
venison.
fuck yeah.
It is.
Fuck yeah,
it's-
dude.
Did you eat 'em?
Deer jerky's one of the
There's
best.
some sitting out there.
Yeah.
It's
The
worth it.
great thing is too, we can just leave it out and it doesn't go bad. 'cause
It's so weird, dude. Like so many
I've had it
things.
since Christmas.
So many things will randomly.
froze it.
Yeah,
I'm saying like it, but it's.
Yeah, it
I mean,
keeps-
when I took
it
it out of
keeps-
the pouch, it was moist.
it keeps for sure.
yeah, it was
It's weird how-
good that one morning that you
Oh.
were just snacking on it and you
Snacks!
gave me a piece and I was like, this is great.
Yep,
But the breath, man, the breath
Yeah.
afterwards
Oh,
is
yeah.
Voodoo breath.
killer.
yep. It's weird how some things trigger that redneck side, like my mom's side of my bloodline. I'm just like, yeah, let's smoke a pack of Marlboro Lights and let's have some fucking venison.
Did you get her that for Mother's Day?
I did text her, get her done, as
Okay.
is custom.
As is required
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the culture of.
and
Gross.
she said, and
My
she
Mother's
said,
Day
get her done too.
was, hey, happy Mother's Day, all in lowercase.
Yep.
And she's
Sounds
like,
right.
oh, thank you, love you so much. And I'm like, okay, do you want the show or the Echo? Because I'm just going to buy
Show.
you one. And she's like, okay, I'll wait for the show. I
Yep.
was like, okay, thanks.
Good choice.
Call you again in 2 months.
on the show.
Yeah.
What's this show? What's the difference between this?
It's a now it gives you a. It's
wrong? You okay?
it's confusing.
Okay.
It's
You alright?
think of it as a little hub that you put similar to that device, except it has a screen that you can touch. You can make calls. You can make voice calls. You can
Okay.
pull up.
So a cell phone?
No,
So
because
it's-
no, you can't take it anywhere.
It's more like
It's correct.
Jarvis without the holograms.
Yep.
Because you could touch and you could be like, oh,
You know,
show me the lyrics. Show me the lyrics. Don't stop believing. You know?
Yeah, show me 10 hours before I quit porn.
But it's kind of neat, and they also announced the
very
TV today, which is pretty cool. Too.
Yeah, I'm totally going to get that too.
TV?
they
like
made
an actual
they
television.
partnered with a
Oh, that's why you guys were talking about your share price going up. You guys had a couple of big announcements in a row, didn't you?
Yes.
Mm.
so, and it's only going to continue. So, because Roku has a
Proprietary television.
deal with a couple companies. One is Sharp, and the other one's like TCL. That's one I have.
Oh, cool.
And the remote is built in to the TV remote.
Nice.
But on this one, you can say, Alexa, turn to channel 7. And then it'll do that. Alexa, turn up the volume, that kind of stuff. So
Cool.
it integrates the Fire TV with Alexa with the TV itself, which is kind of
With your other devices.
very fun, and then of course you could do all the smart home
And
stuff.
who made the panel, the display portion of it?
Ooh, I don't know, but I knew the speakers are Dolby, which is pretty pumped about
That's
the show.
Yeah, and there's 2 of them.
Yeah, dos
2 speakers.
dos speaker.
In the TV?
In the in the tablet.
In the-
the show.
in the show
small
thing.
one.
Show.
But I was saying, like...
Element is the company that worked with the screen,
Okay, so
which
then
they are
that's-
definitely a cheaper. But I had an Element TV back in college. I got it. It was a 48-inch for $300. It was a really good deal. But I mean, the only thing that I know will be an issue is the input speed. It'll be very, very high. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. For the price, it will be an
I don't
issue.
know. That was my issue with the Fire tablets at first, but now they're pretty great.
Oh, I meant the HDMI input.
Oh,
That refresh.
I thought you meant the screen on the show.
Oh, no, sorry. On the TV.
Nothing makes me happier than the fact that that you thought dolphin fish was a fucking dolphin.
I did.
That makes me really happy.
You know, the dolphin, the fish.
You know,
What kind of noise do you think that dolphin fish makes?
they don't.
It looked like that. It looked legitimate.
Yeah.
Don't eat
for
me.
sure.
But I will say this: if you see one in person ever, those things are intimidating. 'Cause they're like, I've seen ones that aren't marlin size, but damn close.
It's like the leopard shark.
The fucking leopard shark, man. What's the
Hypothetical.
purpose of destroying it? Revenge.
Yeah.
God, so
Bill Murray's so good.
perfect. Anyways,
yeah, we've finished Caddyshack.
Yeah, we watched Caddyshack.
I love it. You guys are
all
making
gonna
some
get
good
laid.
choices. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Fitz. Very funny movie.
Oh god.
Great
Anyways,
movie.
Shout out to
it
Caddyshack.
looks yeah.
It's good. We're fine.
All right, sweet.
Well, thank you for all of your time that you spent with us. What is your favorite fish? What was your favorite shaped?
Did you think that catfish was half cat, half fish?
Let us
Please
know
let us
if
know.
you think the CIA is running a psyop operation on movies.
Remember, Bill Clinton wants to have sex with your mom.
Was that this show?
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
No, it wasn't that last show.
You got it.
Well,
I'm good
watch
shit.
the last show and go back and remember what he said.
Bill Clinton wants to have sex with Brooks's mom.
Not just mine.
All moms.
From what I have noticed from his behavior, it's just whatever's in
He's
the
grabbing the
area.
butt.
And Brooks's mom is the only mom within a 400-mile radius.
Or at least her reputation speaks.
Because this is where we
for her.
record in our bunker. We get airlifted.
From the govern. That's the
That's the sound.
That's the sound of a
Apache, actually. According to
Shut
my
up,
calculations,
everybody.
all right, well, goodbye. Get out of my face.
fucking fuck. I'm gonna take a piss. Alright, I'm not hospital shit. What it involves.
You should sit down and let your body surprise you.
Yeah.
All right. Ready? Load me up, if you would, please.